This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi, everyone. Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey says she is extending the Safer at Home order until the end of this month. That's July the 31st. Among other things, the state's Safer at Home order limits the number of people in restaurants and stores. It also requires safety measures at hair salons and barbershops. Governor Ivey says that she's urging folks to take extra precautions to help stop the spread of the virus. She's also encouraging folks to wear a mask while in public. She did, though, stop short of declaring a mask mandate, saying that that's up to each individual municipality. Mobile city leaders are actively discussing a proposed mask mandate. The city council is holding an emergency meeting today. If it's approved, it would require everyone 2 and older to wear a face covering in public for at least the next 30 days. There are some exemptions, though, to the proposed ordinance for those with breathing issues and if you're outside with social distancing. The council listening to a lot of people speak on the issue on both sides, including 9 doctors, some who are in charge of the area's leading hospitals.
It's very important that we pass this ordinance to mask individuals in the community. The most people that are spreading are young, middle-aged people that don't have medical problems, and they generally don't have symptoms. They're the ones that are less likely to wear a mask voluntarily. But they are also the ones that are spreading it. They're the super spreaders.
There's no scientific proof that this is going to stop the disease.
One of the big issues, if approved, how would the mask mandate be enforced? Right now, the ordinance calls for a $50 fine for the first offense and a $100 fine for each additional offense. The emergency meeting begins at 2 p.m. today, and of course, we'll let you know what happens. Meantime, the Pensacola City Council voting unanimously to pass a mandatory mask ordinance for folks in public, but not before getting an earful from folks saying that their civil liberties are being violated. However, health experts say that wearing a mask will help slow the spread of COVID-19. Now, we're told that there will be some exemptions to the new law in Pensacola. New numbers from the Mobile County Health Department show a new daily record in COVID-19 cases. Mobile County reported 118 new cases on Monday. Now, that's more than any other day since the pandemic started. And in the last week, Mobile County has had 4 days with the number of new cases over 100. Health Department officials say that they are concerned that the increased number of cases will translate in the future to a higher number of hospitalizations and deaths. With Florida and Alabama's numbers going up, it could make things difficult for locals looking to go somewhere on vacation, or even people planning a trip here to our area. At least 5 states have put Alabama and Florida on a travel quarantine list, which mandates anyone traveling from Alabama or Florida will need to self-quarantine for 14 days. Right now, those states are New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Kansas, and North Carolina. Some of the other states on the quarantine list include Arizona and Texas. Now, many other states have mandates saying that any out-of-state visitors will have to self-quarantine. Alabama's first diverging diamond interchange at Interstate 10 and Highway 181 in Malbus is now open. It opened around 4:30 this morning. Now, according to the Alabama Department of Transportation, it is still an active work zone, and if you're traveling through it, the posted speed limit now is 25 miles per hour. Experts say that it usually takes a little time for drivers to get used to the new configuration, but they hope it will improve traffic flow in the area.
Happy July the 1st. I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Track report. It's going to be a lot like Tuesday, where it's going to be hot and muggy, and there will be storms to dodge. Early this morning, the radar quiet locally, but you see a big cluster of storms north of I-20, north of Birmingham, that are going to track southward. We'll have to keep our eye on those throughout the course of the morning, and be aware that storms can also form randomly with the daytime heating process. As far as the big weather headlines for this first day of July, hot and humid. scattered storms. Now, looking forward to tomorrow and the 4th of July weekend, we're going to see the coverage of scattered hit and miss storms increasing. On the Fox 10 Futurecast, as we run the clock forward, showers and storms increase in number this afternoon. Be aware that heavy rain and lightning will be your primary threats. The storm locations will be random in nature. And then as we move into the evening hours, we'll see most, not all, but most of the storms begin to weaken and fade away. They will all track in a north to southward motion. Here's a glance at how the next 7 days stack up. Because of the higher number of storms, heat levels in the afternoon will go down back into the upper 80s starting Sunday, but we will not see a washout during the 4th of July weekend. You'll just have a greater number of those summer storms to dodge, most of which will be during our afternoons. Be aware that on the days where the highs are in the 90s, heat index values could easily be in the triple digits. We'll have more weather updates throughout the course of the day on our social media pages and right here on Fox 10 News Now.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.